What is it? Who are you? Ah, yes, I remember. Servant girl. Last night's dinner. What time is it? Feels like I slept too long. Terrible dreams, terrible.
The sun will set in 1/2 hour.
That's impossible. I always rise early in the morning.
Not if the master wishes otherwise.
Wishes other... What are you talking about?
All the masters get sleep by day, live by night, whether they like it or not.
Nonsense! I am my own agent. If I overslept, it had nothing to do with the Count. He has been the perfect host. He warned me of you.
About ignorant peasant superstition.
Yes, if you must know.
He must have paid you a lot of money.
Look, if you're going to slur my character, why don't you come out with it?
I see there is someone you love back in England.
Her name is Nina, though I'm not sure it's any of your business.
Listen to me. Your life depends on it. Do you see the bottle of wine set on the table?
I see it.
Tell the Count you have had enough when he invites you to drink with him at supper tonight.
Why should I?
You have been drugged to sleep during the day. The drug is in the wine. Tonight is your last night of freedom. He plans to kill you tomorrow.
That's ridiculous. How could you speak in such a manner?
He comes. I've done all I can.
Oh my dear Count,
I know. English reserve. I'm very pleased. I've examined the photograph of the estate in her fleet and am very happy. Very happy indeed.
That's wonderful.
Let us drink on it.
Of course.
A toast to my entering into England as a London gentleman.
I'm sure you'll find many friends there.
Come now, down the glass. This is a celebration. You have found me just what I wanted. Drink.
No. That has to be until dinner. Or should I say breakfast? I'm not used to these hours, Count.
I have always been a night person. I like to talk of this country, my past, far into the night. Did I bore you?
No, I'm just not used to going to bed at sunrise.
Tonight, you will get all the rest you desire. Now, the papers. I want to sign them immediately.
I had not expected to conclude this business so quickly. Then I can leave tomorrow?
I'll order the carriage for you. I am sorry you'll be leaving so quickly.
Your offer of hospitality is most generous, but... Well, let me go get the papers.
Excellent.
Really, I'm very pleased with your English. I know you've been educated in England, but
The
still...
estate you found me is in a London suburb, is it not?
Yes. Her fleet is just a few miles from the square.
As if I am to leave these peasants and their barbarous ways. You think I would enter your England as an ignorant foreigner?
I wasn't suggesting that. I
For
assure you.
years. Sometimes it has felt like centuries. I have planned this move to London.
I did not realize there was such a sense of purpose.
There is more than you can know. I will not enter your England as a stranger in another land. That is why I have studied your language. I have often entertained English guests.
Remarkable. Your way of approaching things is so thorough.
But you, how well you have handled all this. I asked my friend, Peter Hawkins, to find me his best young lawyer. And he has complied with my request.
I don't know if I'm...
Don't be modest. I asked for an old estate. You found me an ancestral home in the heart of London. Now, I'm ready to sign the papers.
Really, I am very pleased. Perhaps it is wrong of me to tell you this, but...
Forget your countryman's reserve. Confide in me. We are friends. You are my guest.
That's very kind of you. I was so concerned that we would take more than 3 days to complete our business. I've just been married and I'm very...
Married?
I'm afraid this conversation embarrasses me.
But why? I am overjoyed that such a capable young man has found a mate.
A mate? Funny way to put it. That's Mina, my new bride on the right. The fair-haired one.
And the dark-haired one?
Her best friend, Lucy Wenstrom. She comes over and visits her at East Cliff quite often. Well, wait, your signature count?
East Cliff. A famous tourist retreat during the summer.
How well you know England?
I know her well. I have studied her. Soon I hope to love her. There. The estate at Purfleet is mine. And you have concluded a successful real estate transaction. Now you must relax. The rest of your stay here must be a pleasant one. More wine?
I suppose it won't do any harm.
Relax, Jonathan. Relax. I am your host. You are my guest. Relax.
Perhaps it is wrong of me to tell you this, but...
What sense of your English formality is offended now?
I'm used to shaving before dinner. Perhaps you became back?
Nonsense! I'll stay here and chat with you while you shave. It's not often I have the pleasure to speak with such a clever young Englishman.
Count, I think you're turning my head with compliments.
Why not? But tell me, I talked so late last night that I never did hear your impression of our countryside.
My impression of this countryside is that it is very wild indeed. It is so an untamed hand had wrenched out the earth and flung up these mountains. That was careless of me. I haven't nicked myself shaving in years. Must be the excitement. My dear Count, what is wrong? You look as though you've had a shock of some sort. Why are you staring at me like that? Is this cut? Are you squeamish or...
Foolish dog blade! Make such a cut, such a...
Well, I dare say. The blades won't get these days off. In the name of God, what is wrong with you?
Nothing would have happened to you! Nothing!
You're hurting me. I demand an explanation.
Nothing! Except for one dull blade and that stupid spot of blood!
Your eyes, they're blazing like red flames that...
You are in Dracula's household now, foolish man! Your blood is mine! I am the master, you are the slave! value your life. Do not leave this room!
I don't understand why.
The master passed me in the hall. He sends his apologies. I'm to serve you dinner alone.
Understand. It's impossible. One moment he was calm and affable, the next moment.
I tried to warn you.
You went the first.
What do you mean?
I have a friend, a Dr. Van Helsing in Amsterdam. He's one of the world's foremost anthropologists and an expert in Transylvanian folklore. Before I came here, he told me that there were strange legends connected to the Dracula family. He warned me to be careful.
Then you know now that you are in danger.
No! I will repeat what I said to Dr. Van Helsing. Legends are one thing, reality another. There is a reasonable explanation for everything. Otherwise, we'd all go mad.
Suit yourself.
I'll think it out. I will. I cut myself shaven. The Count can't stand the sight of blood. He grew squeamish and the rest follows.
The Count is not squeamish. What may I bring you from the kitchen for dinner? Some cold meat, perhaps?
I'm not hungry right now, thank you. Must you stare at me like that?
I'm staring at a doomed man.
Nonsense! What did you mean by that remark of the Count not being squeamish?
He has you under his power already. You would not believe me.
That's ridiculous. I am under no one's power. It is the Count who lost control of himself, not I.
Did you drink the wine?
Yes, I did. It was... excellent.
Then tomorrow, you will sleep all day. There's so little time.
Look, will you stop talking riddles and come out with it?
I need an ally.
For what?
You must talk quietly. Master owns the castle now. Do you believe I'm your friend?
Why should you be my friend?
Because I need someone to help me. 1 month ago, my sister came here. She looked so like your Mina in the photograph. We did not hear from her again. Now I have come. Only I am not as pretty. He doesn't want me. I'm not beautiful enough.
Beautiful enough for what?
Do not believe me if I told you. You must see for yourself. He thinks I'm stupid, so I act stupid. He thinks I'm afraid of him, so I act afraid. But I've been waiting for this moment. I've discovered his coffin.
His coffin?
He is one of the undead, a living corpse who walks by night. He is a vampire.
Come now, I've heard your folk tales, but this is...
Listen to me if you value your life. The coffin I discovered lies deep down within the castle. It is old, and on that coffin is a coat of arms. The coat of arms of the Dracula family as they lived here 5 centuries ago.
How can I accept this nonsense? I'm a modern man.
Blood is life to the Count. He has willed himself back to life through some kind of magic. He is the master of living dead. He must be stopped and killed.
Killed? Are you mad?
You don't believe me, do you?
Of course I don't. I'm sorry about your sister, but coffins? Vampires? Look. Do you see this diary? In there, I record my impressions. The journey I took up to this mountain was filled with accounts of peasants who crossed themselves at the sight of me. Strange words like Brolok, Shergoitska,
Witch, vampire. These are real words for real forces of...
superstition, or slander. Next year, tell me the Count commands the elements.
You heard the wolves last night, and the woman screaming for her child.
Anybody who knows the power of the imagination knows what tricks our mind can play on us.
And the shaving instinct. You discount that too.
I expect the Count will give me a full explanation before I leave tomorrow.
You'll never see the Count again, as a man.
I plan on getting an earlier start tomorrow. Will you excuse me?
Protect yourself, Jonathan Parker.
I need nothing but common sense to protect myself, and common sense tells me I have nothing to fear. Nothing at all. Good night.
Good night.
I said, who is that?
Jonathan.
Look, I don't know who you are, but you won't get into this room.
Jonathan.
Stop that sound, stop it.
Jonathan, dearest husband.
Mina, is that you? But how?
Dearest husband, how I long to be with you.
Mina, is that really you?
Oh, how I long to hold you in my arms.
You can't be here. You're in England yet. It does sound like you. Mina, is that really you?
Oh, please open the door before he comes.
I will open the door. The Count must not see you here. I will open the door. Mina, you look so different, so pale. You look so red.
Oh, how I long to kiss you. Isn't he pretty? So handsome. You take the first drink. I shall follow. Sit down, my love. That's it. Close your eyes. This'll be sweet. So very No! He's my prize!
Let him go.
You said it was my turn. It was my turn to have someone to love.
You will have him, but not yet. Now go!
I am young. You are old. The hunger for his love is the hunger I once known.
You defied me once. Do not dare to defy me again. His time has not yet come. As long as it amuses for me to keep him alive, he stays alive.
Come, sisters, come. I am young. You are old. You don't know what it is to love. I know what it is to love. You don't know.
Soon you will forget what it is to love. Soon you will be one of us. Forever.
You have never been loved.
You! Why are you back here? What do you want?
You saw him last night, didn't you?
I saw a dream. I dreamed badly here.
Tell me your dream.
3 women, one fair-haired like Mina, came to me, trying to kiss me. Her lips red, teeth fangs like an animal.
No, not fair hair. My sister had fair hair. She's become one of them. She's a vampire. He must be stopped.
It was a dream. It had to be.
You still don't believe me.
Of course I don't. I've been taught to.
Deny the evidence of your senses. Look, Jonathan Harker, look out that window. We have 1 hour before the sun sets. You slept all day again, the day you were to leave this place.
There must be a reasonable explanation. The Count will explain.
Count or vampire?
Man! He is a man! He must be!
Do you have any weapons?
Why, yes I do. I always carry a knife when I travel. A Kakiri knife I got in India.
Where? In the desk?
Yes, in the desk.
Take them.
I don't understand. The knife and the cross?
You must see for yourself. I'm going to take you to his coffin.
There's no such thing.
Are you afraid, Jonathan Harker? Are you afraid the supernatural exists, is real? Are you afraid to see him there?
I'm not afraid of this imagination of yours.
Then take these weapons and come with me.
I'll humor you.
Yes, humor me. Are you coming, or are you afraid?
I am not afraid. What is that smell?
Dead rats, probably. This part of the castle is old. Very old.
The air is downright foul.
It is the air the master takes best in his sleep.
Watch out for the step.
Thanks.
How far down have we come?
We're almost there.
My God, what is that?
A bat. There.
You're trembling.
He has ruled us for many years. No one has ever seen his coffin.
There's no reason to be afraid. He's not in there.
Then will you open it?
Of course.
And when you open it and you see him there, avoid his eyes and strike for his heart with your knife.
You're right. This thing is hundreds of years old and heavy. Very, very heavy. There's no such thing as a... Oh my God. The Count,
Raise your knife quickly.
I can't. Those eyes like red coals. He's not a man. He's...
Avoid his eyes. Strike for his heart with your knife.
I can't. He took those eyes then.
Those eyes may one day possess your precious Mina if you don't kill him now.
King and Mina. Never.
Jonathan, strike. Strike.
I can't push the knife any farther down. I'm hopeless. Go. Go up to my room. Get the diary. Send it to Dr. Van Helsing. Someone must know what has happened here.
I can't leave you.
I'm hopeless, helpless. There's nothing you can do. Get out of here.
I won't leave. Try again with the knife. Forget the knife. The cross. Hold out the cross.
We will meet again, Jonathan Harker. We will meet again.
What happened?
Master's left the castle. We've driven him off.
The light. Where's all this light coming from?
I don't know. Perhaps spirits on dead and buried are rising with joy. What does it matter? We're free. The village is free.
What are you talking about?
He's left the castle. Vanished. The reign of terror is over.
Oh, it's you who are the fool.
But
I couldn't kill him. And so what if he escaped his castle? For what purpose? Don't you understand? For what purpose?
but you're a brave man. You frightened him away from his lair. Now he's...
Frightened him away from his lair? My God, woman, you truly don't understand yet, do you?
No, I don't understand.
This was all designed. Every move we have made. More than one man, you said how right you were. Genius! Diabolical evil which the world has never seen. I have just unloosed the greatest menace England has ever met.
England?
Yes! England! Now it all falls into place. Fool that I am! The sailor from fleet in the heart of London. The photograph I showed him of my wife, Mina, and her best friend, Lucy Wenstrom. And that terrible remark of his that we will meet again. I fear there's great danger for my wife and her friend.
You must be warned. I'll get word to Dr. Van Helsing as you asked. Meanwhile, you can get back by boat.
Yes, I can, but it'll take me weeks. What'll happen before I get there? Before my first letters arrive? Who'll be his first victim? Oh, God, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done?
again, didn't you?
And if I did, what of it?
We're always the best of friends. Suddenly I feel as there is a wall between us. Won't you confide in me? For the sake of our friendship, tell me what's the matter.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It began 3 days ago. Since then you talked to Arthur for the past few days, and then there was that storm.
Yes, it was a wonderful storm, wasn't it?
Oh, I pushed off and Dr. Van Helsing would arrive. Dr. Van Helsing is a doctor. He can examine you. Perhaps it has nothing to do with that stranger.
Dearest Mina, who could you possibly be referring to?
You know exactly who I'm talking about.
Miss Lucy, can I come in, please? Why, certainly, Helga. There is nothing happening in here.
The mistress is in a twit this morning. She said the butcher forgot to deliver the lamb. She'll have to make a pie.
Tell the mistress one of her beef pies will suit our guests quite well.
Will you tell her, please? Here she comes, and she's terribly upset.
There you are, Helga.
Morning, Nina.
Lucy, what do I do? That Roderick fellow forgot to deliver the lamb. Do I serve your future husband, Lord Olmwood, a plain beef pie?
Mother will find you wherever you hide, Helga. I suspect you could serve him a rabbit with the blood fresh on its nostrils, and he wouldn't know the difference.
Lucy.
Well, my lustful lord adores me, does he not?
You're correct, Lucy. He's gone silly over you. There's no doubt about that.
Give me a kiss, mother.
That's my girl. Now you get your rest. Guess he'll be here any minute now. Her gut, Nina. Kidney pie. I do make it quite nicely. Helga, where are you?
The silly old goose. Let her serve kidney pie or lamb stew. What does it matter? She can't cook anyways, and Helga has to doctor up all her dishes.
I won't have you talking this way. You're not yourself. You had a kindness in you, a gentleness. Now you laugh and play games, make cunning remarks about your mother. Arthur, who is still your fiancé.
Poor Arthur. He is such a bore, really. Of course, there's his father's fortune.
You loved Arthur. For the past few days, you've talked of no one else. They arrive in a few minutes. What will you do then?
Dear Mina, I hate to see you upset yourself over nothing. What will I do when my boring fiancé arrives with that absurd comic scientist friend of his, Dr. Van Helsing? Why, I should treat him with courtesy and respect.
And will you tell him about the stranger? Will you tell Arthur that the woman he loves feels nothing for him now?
Don't pray to me about cheap morality. Mina, don't hate me.
I don't hate you. I fear for you. A doctor is coming. He is a doctor of psychology as well as an anthropologist. And I plan to tell Dr. Van Helsing that you show every symptom of emotional strain.
They won't believe you.
Miss Lucy, they are here. The mistress says you must get dressed quickly.
Thank you, Helga.
I plan to tell Arthur and Dr. Van Helsing everything.
And I shall make a fool of you, dearest Mina.
And I shall strip that pretty little mask away and get you the help you need.
I still say there is no such thing as a supernatural. If a man is found lacking, there must be a logical explanation as to why. Surely you, as a scientist, don't believe.
Asa! Your science is such a narrow little place.
We just stop arguing? I can't understand a word you're saying. Lucy, time to get dressed. Your guests have arrived.
Come in and help me put on my new gown. I feel so deliciously lazy this morning.
Yes, the elder will be in excellent taste.
And what of the large grey dogs that leeches from the ship and was never to be seen again? How is your rational mind meant to explain that, Asa?
Perhaps he was brought to board. I must say, Van Helsing, your willingness as a scientist to believe in the supernatural shocks me.
Hello, Arthur. Dr. Van Helsing.
Oh, how rude we are. You're standing there, and we're arguing like schoolboys.
The best part of bachelorhood, friend Asa, is you can hug another man's wife and enjoy it. Mina, it is so good to see you again. Look at your Asa, the picture of health and vitality. Any news of your husband?
Jonathan's a few weeks late. His visit with the cow must have taken him longer than expected.
Yes, And the journey from Transylvania is a long one.
Oh, good heavens. Why are you two standing around talking? I have not yet greeted my Lucy. Oh, where is she?
Lucy is inside, dressing.
Dressing? At this time of the morning? Why, it's almost noon.
Well, Miss Lucy has taken a liking to sleeping in late.
Strange. That's not like her. My God, she's beautiful. What a lovely gown.
You don't think it's too low cut, do you? It's the latest style.
Oh, bother the latest style.
All you young girls daring these days. Now in my time.
It is young love, Mrs. Vanstrom. Makes me wish I was young again.
Same Dr. Van Helsing. Always playing the fool.
What is an old bachelor but a foolish lover?
Now run along with all of you. Arthur and I have not seen each other in 3 months, and we have much to talk about.
I hope you all like kidney pie. I really hope so.
They will love another. Now you run along too, and make sure Helga helps you cook the mushrooms.
Helga! Where are you? Dr. Van Helsing, hi.
Yes?
Could we take a walk? Down to the cliffs.
Of course. I love that spot.
I'm very worried about Mina, Dr. Van Helsing.
Oh,
Yes, do cheer her up. She's been feeling so grim these past few days. Haven't you, Mina?
I have my reasons.
is it your husband? Is that it?
Yes, it's my husband. I miss him terribly.
You're making me uncomfortable. You're staring at me so...
Oh, I'm sorry. You look wonderful.
I thought you were being disapproving, like Mina.
Disapproving? But God, no. You're my life. There isn't anything you can do that could offend me.
So you like my dress then?
Of course, it's a change, that's all. But if you want to dress boldly, I'm all for it.
I put it on just for you.
Lucy!
I meant to kiss you like that.
But you didn't have to do it that way.
You see, you don't approve of me.
It has nothing with approval or disapproval. I suppose you'll fashion me, but I wanted to make the first move.
I'm sorry. Does your lip hurt?
A little. If you must know, you almost drew blood.
Oh, how stupid you are.
What?
That was passion, you fool. I've missed you.
Oh, of course it was. I don't know what's gone into me. It's just the way you... never mind. Let's forget it. We have much to discuss. I want to move away, though. I can't wait.
Neither can I.
Then you agreed. But you wrote that you needed more time.
Please, let's get married as soon as possible.
Why, that's wonderful.
I have only one favor to ask of you.
Anything. Ask away.
Kiss me again, only this time I promise you I shall behave like a proper English lady.
Oh, bother reserve.
I know this is hard to believe, but I beg you to listen all the same.
I am your audience.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the way Lucy's been acting?
She shows all the symptoms of classic hysteria. Her face is pale, she acts frantic, and she plays games like a little schoolgirl instead of a woman.
Well, it began 3 days ago. There had been a storm greater than any local fisherman could recall. Waves climbed to record heights, and boats were smashed against the ring of the harbor. It was even panicked among the tourists. Then there was that shift, and all the tempest broke. Then there was that fog that seemed to cover everything like a gray pall.
What does that have to do with Lucy?
Well, we were sitting here, watching it all. Something not human came with that ship. And I'll never forget Lucy's face as she watched it race into the harbor. It was like some spirit was communicating to her from across the sea. Then there was that body, which swung terribly to and fro from each motion of the ship.
Ah, yes. Me and Arthur heard about the ship on the way here.
Well, it was the captain lashed to the helm. Lucy said something that didn't sound like her. She said, thrilling, absolutely thrilling. It was like listening to a complete stranger. She was even offended by the cross I wear.
Fascinating. but I do not see the
Lucy
connection.
talked about that ship for hours. Then it began.
What began, Mina?
The sleepwalking. My room is next to Lucy's. I heard her toss around the first night. Then I went to go check on her. She was moaning so desperately, "Master, I am here." I went to go wake her. Her eyes were open and she was not responding. Then she fell asleep. I never did wake her again.
Yes, master, I'm here. Strange.
It grows stranger. I heard her get up the next night, and I followed her along the stone path to where we sit now. The moon was full, and Lucy had her eyes fixed on the sea. I looked up to see what she was looking at, and about 20 or 30 feet in the air, there was a bat hovering above her.
A bat? A bat with her wings spread like so?
Yes, what is it, Dr. Van Helsing?
For Lucy's sake, I hope it is nothing. Carry on.
Well, the next day after I took my late afternoon nap, I woke up and Lucy was gone. So I walked along the stone path and hid along that stone monument over there.
Yes?
Lucy was sitting here and a stranger appeared. She had a book of poetry in her hand, and the stranger came and took it from her and embraced him, and she looked at him as though she was hypnotized. I called out, "Lucy, who is it?" The stranger whirled and glared at me with red eyes I will never forget. Then he turned around and vanished. I called out again, "Lucy, who is it?" And she smiled at me in a way I will never forget and said, "Who could you be talking about, darling Mina?"
This is just a story. A tale.
Which you want me to deny because you need facts, evidence. I tell you, Lucy is in danger. I can feel it. That is not the Lucy Windstrom I once called my best friend.
You're right.
I am right. You believe me?
More than you know. You do not see an apparition, Mina Haka. I've been on these tracks for long. So long.
For God's sake, whom are you talking about?
Count Dracula, the master of the undead.
But then, my husband.
Jonathan Harker escaped from the Count's castle a few weeks ago. His return to England was delayed. He was unable to book passage. So, he managed to send me the warnings that brought me here.
Then what about Lucy?
There's no time to waste. I came prepared. Thanks to your husband, I know who I'm dealing with. But that may not matter. We must get to Arthur and convince him. We must watch over Lucy tonight. We just don't have her life at stake, but her mortal soul.
I am here, Master. I am here.
We're not lying. He's there. But me, I...
Patience, my friend. If you find your life, or lose Lucy's. You will not move from this spot.
Look at her. She's dancing for him.
She's dead! I'm afraid not. Count Dracula can kill with a single stroke of him if he desires. But he has reserved something special for Lucy. It is his revenge for your husband Jonathan and I.
You?
If you somehow are the cause of this,
Hear me out and you will perhaps understand. For years, I have studied the law of the vampire. Fact or legend, I ask myself. I studied the history of Vlad the Impaler. And when your husband went through a business transaction, we say, Count Dracula, I took him into my confidence.
You knew my husband was in danger?
There was nothing I can do. Jonathan went to do a real estate transaction with the Count, an expensive estate in London. Jonathan shrugged off my warning. He felt it was merely legend. But I was concerned, for I knew that once Dracula entered England, he could create a race of the undead. For Count Dracula is none other than the cruel beast, Vlad the Impaler, returning to life with some power he traded for his soul centuries ago. I fear that Lucy too is falling for that power, that she too will live by night and prey on others. Come, let us take her back to the house.
if she dies, Van Helsing,
Then I'll be partly responsible. Come, my brave friend. She should be herself again, at least for now.
Arthur, what? Dr. Van Helsing and Nina, what have I done? What have I said to you? Nina, it doesn't matter. You're going to be all right. But Arthur, the way I've acted, you must hate me.
hate you? I only feel closer to you. Van Helsing, if that fiend returns,
Temper, my friend. Knowledge is what we need now. Mina, get Mrs. Reinstrom and Helga. I must speak to all of you. And Mina, bring me garlic and string. As much garlic as you can find.
Dr. Van Helsing, I don't understand. I remember so little, but what I do remember is like a nightmare.
that is all it is. Bad dreams. Now they will go away and all will be.
No! We need her will, her resistance to this monster. He conquers by invitation through some hypnotic power. She must know everything.
How much must she endure?
It is all right, darling. Anything is better than those nightmares.
You have courage, my friend. You will need more before the night is over.
Lucy. Try to explain this.
There is no time to explain, Mrs. Vanstrom. Mina, help me.
As the mistress of this household, I demand.
Mother dear, it is on your kidney pie. We're fighting a war with the unknown. We must all trust Dr. Van Helsing.
Please, Mrs. Vanstrom. Lucy is a victim of vampires.
I don't even know what that means. You're all using words I can't understand. Lucy, you look very ill.
I'm all right, Mother. Come here.
Annette. What? You've been bitten by something.
Yes, Mother.
No, you're not trying to frighten me for no reason. I'll have that beastly garlic in my daughter's bedroom.
You must trust Dr. Van Helsing. Will you promise me you'll trust him?
Very well. Now, if all of you don't mind, I'm going back to bed. The smell in here is enough to make the most insensitive person gag. Come along, Helga. We definitely failed with the candy pie. It has all touched their minds. Good night, Miss Lucy. Good night.
I just finished. Now, there's only one thing left to do. Mina, your cross.
My cross.
Yes, please.
I don't want to wear that.
You must. And now the use of garlic.
Are you sure this is necessary?
There is no other way.
It is so stifling in here I can hardly breathe.
There is no other way. One mistake and we are all doomed. You must all understand that. First, we hold the animal at bay. Then he grows hungry. Then weak. Then we track him to his lair. Do you all understand? Good. We must all sleep. He is unable to reach her.
You're sure?
As long as the garlic remains on his throat, he is unable to enter.
Well then. Good night, darling.
Good night.
Good night, Lucy.
Good night.
I won't have it. Stupid. That's what it is. Stupid.
Why, hello, Mother. I'm so glad you came. It was so stifling in here.
I won't have it, Lucy. I will have them putting the stinking stuff in my drawing's bedroom. You're in no danger.
That's right, Mother. I'm in no danger. Come closer, dearest. Come closer.
Who is that? Her.
Lucy, if only I could have saved you.
I blame you for this, Dr. Van Helsing.
He has such cunning. I never thought that Mrs. Vanstrom,
Will you ever be so confident again?
No! He's more powerful than I thought. He can reach minds, hurdle barriers, communicate through distance. He has reached Mrs. Vanstrom's mind and brought her here.
Damn your theories! Why do they matter? They are dead! Miss Wenstrom? Lucy?
I'm afraid not.
What are you saying?
Mrs. Vanstrom died of a heart attack, but not Lucy.
What do you mean?
Brace yourself. The worst is yet to come.
Why, Dr. Van Helsing, good morning.
She's okay. She's alive. My darling is well.
Oh, so she was closer to death.
How can you say that? You are the fiend here.
Hello, Mina. Hello, Lucy. Don't look so sad, dear. We shall be together again soon, my dearest sister.
What are you saying, Lucy?
Arthur, sweet Arthur, come closer. That's it, now kiss me, my darling, kiss me.
Kiss you? Yes. Yes.
No, my God!
No, what have you done?
She's one of the undead now. She would have you join her as a vampire. At least now, there's a chance we can save her soul.
Thank you, my one true friend, thank you.
Lucy,
I'm all right. Arthur, take my hand. Nina, my other hand. Trust Dr. Van Helsing. He knows the truth. Don't cry, Arthur. I am at peace now. I am at peace.
So, my masterful enemy, you have defeated us. You have taken your revenge. And you see that nothing can stop you. Because your mind, your insane mind has been growing for centuries. But we will meet again. And when we meet, I promise you, you will not be so fortunate. For you have a weakness, Count Dracula. And I'll take that infernal pride of yours and turn it against you. Until that day comes. Until that day comes.
Now, let me fix your hair properly. You young girls don't know how to do your hair these days.
Very well, Grandfather. But don't tie it too tight this time.
Where are we? It's such a cold place.
In the best campground in Transylvania.
Yes, Joe, we have no right to be here. No right. The coach should have never broken down. Never.
But surely you don't think we're in danger here? Danger. Think of it, Monica. That would be thrilling.
The coach should have never broken down. Unless I drove too fast, coming up Borgo Pass with those wolves pursuing us. I'll never forget the way their eyes glowed.
Fascinating eyes. For animals.
You must not move so quickly. I had just gotten your hair right, foolish girl.
Sorry, Grandfather. Here's a job with me, Doctor.
I see the coachman is right. We mustn't make light of our situation.
And there is danger?
Look at that castle, there, high above us. Do you know who has lived in that castle for centuries?
Tell us.
It is the castle of Count Dracula, the same count who has terrorized the peasants along this countryside for generations.
May his name be damned!
You know him?
Yes, I know him. My granddaughter went to work with me a year ago, and my other grandchild before that. I have not heard a word from either of them since.
Does the count still live in the castle?
No, he lives there no longer. 1 year ago, the count left for England, and no one has heard of him since.
No one?
Stop wiggling, you silly goose.
Sorry, Grandfather.
There's something peculiar in this hall. That coach was sound as a rock before I picked you three misses up. It was just after sunset, wasn't it?
Yes. After the sunset.
Yes, there's something peculiar to it all. It's 1 year since I made this crazy run up Borgo Pass, where the wolves live in packs as thick as the grass. 1 year ago that I let an Englishman off. Just like yourself, young gentleman. Yes, just like you.
An Englishman like myself. Fancy that.
Yes, he stopped right here at these crossroads, disappearing up that road that leads to the castle.
But surely you don't think I'm the same man.
I don't know. These runs past the Count's castle have always brought that luck. Never heard from that Englishman again, and shortly after that, the Count disappeared. Now the talk is he may be back. and us sitting like lambs for the slaughter, right beneath his castle.
Jack, and we're spending a night right here at his doorstep? Don't you find that thrilling, Cousin Monica? Fascinating.
That wheel wasn't broken by accident. Someone took a pin out of it when I picked up you three misses. It was meant to break down, I tell you. Break down right here.
Now, you do not need to spread along prematurely. You do not need to interpret any design for our being here. Not yet.
Don't fear. Gregor will take care of you, my darling. Let me get my wreath of garlic and protect you from the evil spirit.
Funny old man, don't you think, Mina?
A busybody. I don't like him.
God, where's your sense of humor lately?
Jonathan,
That wheel wasn't broken by accident. Someone took a pin out of it, and I'm going to find out who. We were meant to break down, I tell you.
Excuse me, but I must go back to the post office.
You're not leaving. Not until you told us why you're here.
perhaps that would be best under these circumstances.
I am attending my brother's wedding. Same is true for my cousins, Lisa and Dracula.
So your cousin, how charming.
It would be terrible if it weren't for Gavina and them. Just terrible.
I tell you all why I'm here. There is a village a few miles down the road, Goretzia. There I once had two lovely granddaughters. You talk of Dracula? For years he has been taking servant girls to that castle of his, and they do not come back. Girls just your age, Lisa and Georgette. That is what happened to my eldest granddaughter.
Horrible.
Then my youngest, Gretchen, went to work in the castle. She displeased the count and he let her go. About the time that English came here a year ago. And now, her mother sends me a letter telling me that Gretchen is missing too. For several weeks now. I am here to find her. For her body.
Thank you. We understand.
And you, Doctor?
Me? I study folklore. I've been collecting some of the peasant legends, particularly those that focus on superstitions.
It's no good, Van Helsing. I think they have a right to know.
Is there more mystery?
Do you agree?
I agree.
Mina?
It doesn't matter.
You're right, Coachman. I am the Englishman who came to Count Dracula's castle last year.
You're alive.
You know what? I don't think I want to hear this story. If you'll excuse me.
Should I follow her, Van Helsing?
She is not yet what you think, Jonathan. Not yet.
I hope you're right. You must excuse Mina for leaving so abruptly, but she has her reasons. I came here last year to close a real estate deal. Dracula had just purchased an estate for a fleet. I ignored Dr. Van Helsing's warnings not to come here. I soon discovered that the Count never meant for me to leave his castle alive. Were not for his servant girl, Gretchen, I'd be buried deep in his dungeons by now.
Gretchen! Then you!
Knew her? Yes. She was a very brave girl. She led me to the Count's coffin. I shall never forget the sight of him rising out of that coffin with that terrible smile on his face. I tried to kill him but failed. He escaped. Little did I know that showing him the photograph of my wife Mina and her best friend Lucy Wensham would tell their doom.
The photograph. That is how you know to find them.
Yes, I escaped Dracula's castle, but in doing so I turned loose the greatest menace England has ever met. Dracula came to England during a great storm. He possessed poor Lucy, killed her and her mother. Then he terrorized the heart of London for months. Van Helsing and I tried to track him down to his lair and complete, but it was too late. He left England, returned to his castle in Transylvania. Oh, that's how we believe.
You had no right to expose us to such danger.
It was not our intention to spend the night here. It's the very worst place we could be. But that is not the most horrible part of my tale.
Do go on.
Van Helsing and I were for fleet, hunting down Dracula's coffin. When we got back, we heard screams. Van Helsing and I ran back just in time to see Mina. Blood running down her throat and the Count laughing in triumph. He stood in shock as the Count escaped. Mina lay in bed for several days, then 2 days later,
bells. I can't go. Lucy had gone to her grave to save Lane. I had to find out that Mina was becoming a vampire. She was recovering, but her conduct was strange. She acted like a schoolgirl, teasing, flippant. Then, out of impulse, I made of her the cross on her neck. The cross seared her flesh and left her branded.
So, not only have you brought us to this hateful place, your wife no plan at all.
I ask you to be more careful with your words, sir.
There is still hope. You see, the Count has the power to drain blood from his victims slowly. They remain in his power via reserves the final feast for a later time. There is a connection between the Count and Mina. It is though there is an open channel of communication between them. That is why we are here. Mina could lead us to the Count in his coffin. She knows this, and she is resisting us with all of her will.
Ah! My God, Van Helsing, you don't think...
Look, Jesus heard it.
Be on your guard. The Count could have arrived here before us. We have always been one step behind the Count.
It was horrible. We tried to find Gregor. Saw a wreath of garlic like smashed on the ground. And Gregor's body in the bushes. His throat. Dear God, his throat.
Tore it open like an animal. And this is what did it. Look at her, staring at the blood.
I couldn't help it. The blood was so fresh.
Do you hear her? We must drive a stake through her heart. She must be executed.
Careful. This is my wife you are talking about. You have no proof.
Proof? Look at her, staring at the blood like it's nurse's milk. She's nothing but a damn vampire.
There is no time for fighting. We must think. I do not think that Mina kills the old man.
Then you're as dangerous as she is. I know who took the pin out of the wheel. I know who committed the murder. That thing over there.
You are wrong, I tell you. Steve is our spicy fire. You are safer here.
I've got a rifle in my coach. That'll be enough protection. My responsibility to all of you is over. I don't want to stay here another moment with that thing you call your wife.
Let him go. There's nothing we can do for him now. Ah! There was nothing we could do for him. Please, there is a towel in my bag. Wipe the blood off your wife's hands.
Don't touch me.
Yeah.
You heard what he called me. It's true. I saw Gregor's body lying in the bushes and I had to get the blood warm on my hands.
Mina, there is still hope.
Hope? Hope. Look, I am branded by the cross. I'm an outcast. How can you tell me there's still hope?
Because it's the mark of the cross on the flesh.
Quiet, please. Can't you see how she feels?
They are just children. They didn't mean any harm.
Yeah, I hope you understand.
We understand.
Listen to me, all of you. What happened to poor Gregor was not happening to any of us. We must not go into that darkness. Mina, I must send you into a trance. Once again, are you willing?
Yes, Doctor.
Jonathan, get that coat and lay it out for her. She must be as comfortable as possible. Are you comfortable?
Yes, Doctor.
Relax. Think of numbers going backwards. 5. Count with me. 5.
5,
4.
4.
3. Good. Her lips move, but she does not make the sound of the numbers. Mina, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Where are you?
I am free. No more journey. No more journey by water. I am home.
Is the master near?
He...
I command you to speak. Is the master near?
They are near.
They? Who are they? I command you to speak. Who are they?
Why, dear Dr. Van Helsing, how funny you look. I command you to speak. Where are they? Why are they, Doctor? They are all of you.
I don't believe you. Sing, Jonathan. Fontel, also Satan a year ago?
Yes. Yes, they were. 3 women. They called themselves sisters. Came to me, tried to attack me. Then the count came and drove them off.
Sisters. They're probably in that darkness right now. We must be careful, more than ever. Much of the night is over, but there is still time to undo us all.
Henry, Grandpa, is that you?
Gretchen! Dearest, is that you? I can see her!
Be careful, it is an illusion.
But I can see her!
What will your Gretchen be doing out in the mythology woods at this time of night, unless...
Oh, Grandpa, how I've missed you.
Dear, dear, you look so pale.
Come to me, Grandpapa. Come to me, please.
Oh, you poor dear. I will. I will.
No, you must not go out to her.
It's my Gretchen. I'm coming, dear. I'm coming.
Look, Jonathan, the sisters. They are right here amongst us.
Oh, sister, we understand you. They do not. Come with us. Oh, sweet sister, you are our kin, our sister. Come with us.
Jonathan, the cross in my bag.
Come with us.
Who are you? Reveal yourselves.
I was the daughter of a blacksmith. Then the master came to me.
And you?
I was the daughter of the mayor. Then the master came to me.
Now you, reveal yourself.
I was the daughter of a farmer. Then the master came to me.
Leave this place. You defile it.
We shall leave for now.
You will tell the master you are here, sister.
Do not fear, sister. We will be back.
Yeah. Hey, you're trying to bring a terror on us, Van Helsing. It's hopeless.
Hopeless? There is no hope. But the sun rises. We will be saved.
We can't protect Mina. Those women,
There's something in the coach.
but
The cross will be your protection.
Jonathan, you're so weak. Where's the doctor?
he'll be back.
You've done all you can to protect me, but you know what I'm becoming.
I know the danger, but you didn't kill Gregor. There's still hope.
I didn't kill him, but I watched. I came upon Monica bending over his throat with a terrible smile on her face. She said, "Drink, sister. Drink and become one of us." I almost did, and then I knew it was a matter of time before I become one of them.
You are still my Mina.
Am I, though? Can you trust me? Can I even trust myself?
What is that?
You will see. And now, we will chain her to the cross.
No, Jonathan. I can still be trusted. I can control myself.
You heard her.
There is no other way.
She's not an animal to be chained up.
You saw how she looked at Gregor's blood.
She didn't kill Gregor with Monica.
But the blood has is crying. We must protect Mina from herself.
Don't listen to me, Jonathan.
forgive me.
Jonathan! No! I will not let myself be chained!
This is for your own good. She is struggling for her soul. That is all we can do for her.
Get me away from this thing! The very nearness of it revolts me! Coward, scum, and you, my dear husband, what are you? You have no courage, no daring! You hear me? I don't love you. I despise you!
You don't know what you're saying.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm saying. The Count attracts me. He is a master. You are a slave. Oh, please get me away from this thing, please.
I don't think I can survive the night, Van Helsing.
You can. And now I must leave you.
Leave me with her? Are you mad?
I must find Henry.
I can't stay here with her.
I let an innocent human being go out there. It is my fault. Such Henry falls the apparition of his granddaughter.
I'm afraid, Van Helsing.
When the sun rises, you will be safe. Think of that.
Don't leave me here. Henry's dead. I need you, Van Helsing. I won't listen to you.
This is our chance to be together. Undo the chains.
You are not Mina.
Let me, sister. Let me. Mine is the right. Jonathan, dearest, I long for you. You could be ours, and we could be yours. Love. An eternity of love.
I won't listen to you. That's not love you're promising me. That's hell.
Let us kiss you? Just one kiss?
Let us hold you. Undo the chains.
I can't.
Undo her chains.
Chains, undo the... No, that'll be the end of Mina. I can't do that. I won't.
You will unshade her. You have no will left. No will of your own. You are a slave. And you will do what I command.
We met before, remember? I know the power of your eyes to command. I will not look at you. I will not listen to you. We will survive this night. Look into the sky. In a few minutes, the sun will return.
In a few minutes, you will be dead. Take him. Drink, sisters, drink. Give him a taste of what is to come. But leave him alive for the last moment. I want him to see his wife's yearning for me. The chain, Harker. Undo her chain.
Mina, she'll never be yours.
It burns with holy fire. Undo her chain, slave. I want her. She is my revenge. Undo her chain, slave.
Master, we should go. The sun, soon the...
Silence! I want complete victory. They dare to follow me into my own country. I want complete victory over these fools.
It's too late, Jonathan. Henry is gone. It is all my fault.
At last, we meet.
Yes, you are too powerful. We were forced to oppose you.
So, the hunter of vampires has met his match.
I tried, Doctor.
It's no use, Jonathan. We've always been one step behind the Count.
Always! It was Monica who pulled the pin out of that wheel. I wanted you here in these crossroads, here in my domain.
Yes, you are the master. We cannot escape your hypnotic control.
So, you admit your defeat?
Master, the slave tricks you, he...
Silence! I have waited years for this moment. The great scientist is at my feet. On your knees, man. Repeat after me. I am a slave.
I am a slave.
I acknowledge my master.
I acknowledge my master.
I worship him.
I worship justice and goodness and the Christian God of mercy, the Son you fool! Drive some back, Jonathan!
Master! Kill him! Kill the slave! Master, don't weaken! Kill him!
You have suffered the most. The right is yours.
No! No, please don't kill him, please!
I don't think I'll ever speak to you again, Van Helsing.
That's not fair, Charlie. Dr. Van Helsing had to do what he had to.
Because this is fate. Deliberately lured Dracula to you, Mina.
So it's no survey. I to deal with him as ruthlessly as he done for us. His mind had grown beyond mere mortal intelligence. But it was disease. It was ravaged by ego and passion.
You were wrong.
There was no right or wrong here tonight. But perhaps there was a final justice. Look at their faces. Their evil is gone.
But what a terrible price they paid. And Mina, it could have been you.
Hush now, darling. We must forget. What matters now is I am free.
Yes, Mina. We are free. We are all free at last.